Hello everybody, welcome back to the Bison Workshop. I'm Bob, and yes, it's that time again. It's fish time. uh, this time I got some butterfly uh, loaches. They kind of look sort of like a stingray. But we're going to open this and see if we got some live fish. And I was trying to catch sculpin or sculpins, which is spelled Skulpin. They're a bottom feeder that you find in the creeks nationwide, and I had a hard time catching them, so I decided to just go ahead and get these fish to use as a bottom feeder. And I really didn't have my hopes up high on it because the guy told me he'd ship it Monday, but he didn't. So we'll go ahead and open this and see if I can give this a good review. Alright, so let's open this. He marked it well, and it's in a styrofoam box. I feel like they're probably okay. Alright, let's move this box. Give me another box to figure out where to put it. Well, they're alive, but that's kind of odd that they're so different in size. Aren't they supposed to have, aren't they supposed to be the same size? Hold on. That means I'm going to have to pick and choose what tank to put these in, because that one's too damn small to be put in this tank. Simply because I have two sculpins. I finally caught two of them after I bought these, but I got two sculpins in here. So I don't know where I'm going to put that little one. I was kind of hoping they'd be a little bit bigger than that, because you got one here that is really, really small. I don't know where to put them now. As I ain't putting them in that little one in here. In fact, I'm a little scared to put them in either one of them, any of my big tanks. This one here, the big one, I'm okay with putting that one in here, but I'm not okay with putting that little one in there. So it looks like we're going to have to put one of them in here and one of them over there. So let me get a container to put these in. He's sucked to the side of that glass or plastic. So let me get a container. Alright, so now that we've got that, is there a special way of opening this? I've never had a bag like this before. Nope. Well, I'm gonna have to cut it. Never had one sealed like that. This thing looks like it was sealed with like a seal meal. But we know that didn't happen because a seal meal would have taken all the air out of it and sucked all the water out too. They're pretty. But look at the difference in the size. So we're going to have to put the little one in that tank right there. We'll have to put the little one in that tank and put the big one in this tank. Or I could put the big one in the living room. Why don't we take the little one and put it in this one here first, and then we will address the other one. All right, we got him in there. So now, let's go to the living room. Now, it's a very good idea not to put this water in with your tank, simply because you don't really know what they have in their tank. And even with a net, you take a risk of getting whatever he or she has in her tanks, like snails, bad water. I don't believe that's the case in this case. This guy seems to have his stuff in order. So now let's go ahead and put this one well, he doesn't want to come out. Alright, let's see if we, there we go. He'll be swimming around before you know it. He's right there. I think he'll do just fine in this tank. This is my angelfish tank. I got 6 angelfish, and I got them online too. And I've had them for quite a while now, probably about 2 years. And then I got a sculpin. He's a little feller there. And he seems to like it in there. He seems happy. See him up in there in that log. So today was good news. We got fish that were alive, and see him sitting there, how he's pretty as heck. I think they look pretty cool. They look sort of like a stingray. So anyway, there's the new fish added to the tank. And the other one I put in here, there he is. He's looking pretty cool. Now we have a little tiny crawdad in here, so let's hope that that little tiny crawdad ain't going to be a problem for him. So we'll see. This is my breeder tank, actually. I got 2 male and female guppy, and they don't really do a whole lot. He moved back here behind the pump. Already he's doing his job, what I wanted him to do. So anyway, this one didn't get no fish. I need to change the water again. This one's kind of a mixture of both native and tropical. So we got a bunch of pregnant ones in there. But they'll never be successful at making babies, because we got creek chubs in there, and these sculpins, and even they eat their own. So they're never going to be successful. Now I did get the snails down to a minimum. I see one right there. Another one back there. But I'm hoping that them sculpins will take care of them snails, but I have a feeling they're not going to, just because that's what I want them to do. Right? Anyway, it's all good. Got these on eBay, and I'll put a link to these fish in my description. So he's a safe person to buy from. So if you guys are interested in fish like the ones I just put in my tank, you can contact them. I don't see any information here. He didn't send me a card or anything. So most of them sent a card, but this one didn't do it. So I'll just put a link to the description, so all you have to do is hit the link. It'll take you right to the guy's site. Now I was a little rough on him at the beginning because he promised me he'd bring them or send them Monday. He didn't send them until Tuesday, according to the tracking number. And I don't know why they even have tracking numbers. They don't use them correctly. They started out as a convenience and turned into an inconvenience because they don't tell the truth. So I can't really blame him for that. But it was here fast. He sent it. He said he sent it Monday, but it didn't show tracking until Tuesday. So either he dropped the ball or they dropped the ball and didn't scan it, which I wouldn't doubt. Anyway, there's my new addition to my tanks. I hope y'all got something out of this. I want to show that one more time. There he is. He's moving around. He seems to be pretty happy. I think they're going to be pretty. They get up to, I think they say 1 to 3 inches. So at least that one moves around a lot. Most of these fish, they stay in one spot. Anyway, y'all have a good one. Later.